Hey there, and welcome to my page. My name is Brian Drury. For those of you that don't know me, I am a professional speaker and communication trainer. And essentially, what I do is I help people harness the power of story to increase their impact and income. And I've been working with clients around the world. I've been building a business. I built it while working full time in a corporate job for 7.5 years. And now I'm coming up on 2 years of full time entrepreneurship. So, this video isn't specifically going to be about speaker tips or body language hacks or different things that I would talk about more commonly. This video is actually about a goal that I'm setting. Because not only do I want to share tips and tactics and ways to improve your speaking, your presence, etc., I also want to share about the journey of being an entrepreneur because I've done it as a corporate employee and doing it outside my day job as the side hustle. I made the transition to full time. I went through an extremely challenging year and a half in my first year and a half due to physical challenges and spinal surgery, which I may get into a little more in this video. And now I'm just coming up on 2 years as a full time entrepreneur with my back healing and back about 80, 85%. So this year, I'm finally able to set some goals and have some confidence that I'll physically be able to pursue them. So this video is not just about announcing the goals, but it's about accountability for me, as I know I perform far better when I involve other people. I tend to make the commitments more clearly. I follow them more clearly. I communicate about them. And I'm happy to share whether things go perfectly or don't, because that's part of the journey. The thing about goal setting is we're constantly recalibrating, but we need to pursue the goals, set a time frame, see if it works out. And if it doesn't, what did we learn in the process so we can adjust? And if it did, what did we do that was working and how do we double down or triple down on that? So this video is to announce my Q1 goals for 2024 and to set this marker, because I also want this to be something I look back on, not just at the end of the month or the quarter, but also next year and go, wow, look how far I've come. And I know that can come in a lot of different ways. And we often think, oh, it's just got to be financial, that hopefully by next year I'm doubled or tripled, or sure, okay, maybe those are the right goals, maybe they're not. But in reality, have I grown and have I expanded my business, my reach, my impact? It's so much more than just the financial number. So today, though, let's talk about this, where I looked at last year and I came nowhere near my big goal. My big goal for the year, I'd set this huge number. I said, this is going to be it. I'm going to tackle this year. And I didn't come anywhere near it. It wasn't, though, because of the reasons I expected. You see, in April of 2022, I left my corporate job. April 8th of 2022, I believe, was the exact date. And about a week earlier, I'd started experiencing nerve pain, sciatic pain, and leg pain, etc. And long story short, I had a horribly ruptured disc, is how my surgeon put it, that was pressing on the spinal nerve. And that was creating increasing nerve pain. It got worse and worse over 14 months. I was having trouble sleeping. I couldn't rest. I couldn't get comfortable. I needed to get emergency spinal surgery in May of 2023. And since then, it's been a variety of different recovery, PT 3 times a week, and so on. So for about a third of last year, I couldn't physically work. By Q1 of 2023, I was averaging 1 to 2 hours of work a day because the pain was so bad and persistent. So last year was not a standard year by any means. And although I didn't come close to the big goal I set records in just about every area of my business. I tripled my best year prior. I did this, and this. And again, I'm looking at this going, okay, well, partly those best years were as a part-time employee. And what about this? What about that? The big thing here, though, is okay, now that I'm feeling the best I felt in 2 years. What can I do where now I can work a full day? I work 6, 7, 8 hours, which would have been a week's worth of work back in Q1 of 23. So what can I do with that, with everything I've learned, the way I've expanded, the new clients, the new opportunities? How far could I go? So I determined my monthly expenses between business and living expenses about $5,000. So $5,000 a month over the course of a year, that's $60,000. And I realized setting the big long-term goals for the year didn't really motivate and spark me as much. Also, entrepreneurship has a lot of variability in most cases, or in the early stages. Part of what I'm going to focus on this year is creating more consistency. But what could I do that was more motivating? So I said, I'm going to set a goal that by the end of Q1 2023, I'll have generated $60,000 in gross revenue. So gross income from my business. That's what I want to bring in, because that means I'll have covered my year's expenses and I can focus on all the different areas to grow and really lean in on the business expansion, the networking, and all the different elements and referral business that I want to grow this year. So that is the declaration. That's the point. And I set this goal, I believe, on the 8th or the 10th. So week 2, when I was doing my reflection. And I've had some things already happen that are putting me much closer to my goal between now and then. I wanted to record it before the stuff had come in, but this is how it goes. And I'd much rather get this out there now than just keep putting it off. So this is just the first of many. I hope to really expand this YouTube channel this year and a variety of other things as well. But if you haven't already, please subscribe because I would love to continue growing on this journey with you. And if you'd like, you can subscribe to my mailing list. There'll be links for that in the comments below. But I would love to have you come along on this ride because we're going to do a lot together. And I want to bring you on the journey, the good, the bad, the ugly, the amazing, the incredible, the astounding, the mind blowing. I want all of those pieces. And I want to share this. So hopefully it inspires you to maybe not be an entrepreneur, but do the thing that you're going after. So I hope you have a wonderful day. And again, if you need help harnessing the power of your stories, I'm here for you. So feel free to reach out in whatever way is best. Again, links will be below in the comments. But let's get this year going. Let's get things started. And if you haven't started yet, today's a new day. So I will see you in our next video.